Lawrence Okolie defends his WBO Cruiserweight title via unanimous decision. All three judges gave it to him, obviously. It's unanimous. One judge had it at 117-110. The other had it at 116-111. And the third had it at 115-112. Some of the most fair scorecards I've ever seen in my life in a British title fight. Because I gave it to Okolie 116-111, and there were two swing rounds. I gave each fighter one swing round. So if you gave both swing rounds to Okolie, it's 117-110. If you gave both swing rounds to Cieslak, it's 115-112 Okolie. So it was exactly all reasonable ways that could have went. That's how the judges got it. And now let's break down the fight. Look, one thing about Okolie, he reminds me a lot of Deontay Wilder. And I've said this before. Obviously, I don't think he has the same technical deficiency that Wilder has. Wilder's a horrible technical fighter. And I think that he has a much stronger base than Wilder. He has much stronger legs than Wilder. But his right hand is very telegraphed. He's looking for the knockout, obviously. And when he was mixing his shots in, he looked very elite. Like at one point where Cieslak was sure the right hand was coming up top, he threw the right hand to the ribs, and it bruised Cieslak's ribs. Another time where he threw a huge left hand to the body and then pivoted all the way to the other side of the ring. Because he has very tall arms, very tall legs. He pivoted all the way to the other side of the ring. Two very, very high level tactics. Not all the fighters can do it. But that's not how he fights for the whole fight. He fights in a very telegraphed way. You can see the right hand coming from a mile away. Cieslak, all he does is just, every time you see the right hand coming, just go on the inside. Just dive into Okolie's chest. And I'm not sure why Okolie did not once feint with the right hand and then try to throw a short right hand or a right uppercut and knock Cieslak out. Because Cieslak was out on his feet in round one. He caught Cieslak with a huge right hand. The ropes kept him up. That could have been a knockdown. But referee did not rule out a knockdown. He dropped Cieslak in round 5. Cieslak was timing him, though, with the left hook. He landed more than one left hook. In round 12, I'm not sure. I did not see the replay. They did not show the replay. I thought Okolie got dropped in round 12. Referee said no knockdown. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to claim anything because I don't remember it clearly, and I did not see a replay. But it seemed like Okolie got dropped watching it live. So what's next for Okolie? He says he wants to fight Marius Bertus next. I'd fight Unlonga Makabo first, if I were him. Unlonga Makabo, a guy who, in my opinion, is coming off a loss. He'd be a much easier fight for you. I think you need one more fight at world level. One more fight before Marius Bertus. Because the Lawrence Okolie that fought today, I don't see him beating Marius Bertus. I don't. With all due respect to Lawrence Okolie, I'm a huge fan. I like him. He has a great personality. I think he just needs one more fight at world level. But I would give Marius Bertus a 60% chance to win that fight. Lawrence Okolie 40%. I obviously want to be shocked. Lawrence Okolie has that type of power that can turn off your lights at any moment. He's very athletic. I just think he has a lot of technical problems right now. And the technical problems are all because of him, not because of his lack of skill. It's all because of what he chooses to do in the ring. He makes the fight so much harder on himself. And another thing, there was just so much clinching in this fight. Both fighters didn't want to do anything on the inside, just clinching. No fighting was being fought on the inside. And that's not something abnormal that happens in the cruiserweight division and the heavyweight division. The big guys don't like to fight on the inside. Not a surprise. We know this. But still, they had zero inside fight. Lawrence Okolie is kind of a mix between Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Now, at heavyweight, the way he's throwing their right hand, guys like Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, the two champions, would see that from a mile away. Fury, in the first or second Wilder fight, he was seeing those right hands that Wilder was throwing from a mile away. I know in the third fight he fought horribly. Defensively, offensively, that was the best Fury I've ever seen on the offense in the third fight. But defense, that was the worst Fury I've ever seen. And Alexander Usyk would see that you lunge into that with your right hand. Maybe he dodged the first two, but the third time he's gonna jump on the inside and counter you with the left hand. He's gonna counter you all night long if you fight like that. Now, guys like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, I think you could get them with that right hand. I don't think Joshua or Wilder could take an Okolie right hand. And I don't think he could take their right hand either. So it's more if he fights Joshua or Wilder, it's whoever lands their right hand first. But I think Fury and Usyk both beat him fairly easily, the way he's fighting right now. He has the potential to be a great, great fighter. He just needs to work on his technical deficiencies. And that's my take about it. Let me know your take in the comments below. A lot of people are criticizing Lawrence Okolie, but Cieslak did not come to fight. He wanted to fight on the inside. He was just rabbit punching. He wanted to see if he could tire out Okolie. Okolie, up until round 12, did not seem tired, but the last round he did seem a bit fatigued. Cieslak, if it was a different referee, he would have probably lost more than 1 point for the rabbit punching he did. And yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe and enjoy the video. And Sadiq Boxing out.